CJ Flyer back with a fire, another YouTube video. In today's video, we have yet another NBA 2K24 My NBA Rebuild, the Restart Challenge, aka the Blow It Up Challenge, in which we trade all 5 starters on an NBA roster before the start of the season in an attempt to win the NBA championship within the same season. And we have today the Portland Trail Blazers, and I gotta be honest, I don't even know who the starting 5 is on this team. We've got Anthony Simons, we got Jeremy Grant, we got DeAndre Ayton, we got Brogdon, who I'm pretty sure has been hurt, we got Robert Williams, who's out for the season, we got Shaedon Sharpe, we got Scoot Henderson, who I'm pretty sure has been starting recently. So what we're actually going to do is we're just going to commit to trading everyone on this, at least everyone starting from Anthony Simons all the way down to Matisse Thybulle is going to get traded in this video. That is what we're going to do, because I think the starting 5 kind of just varies from time to time. And then as far as draft picks go, we can throw in some draft picks as well. And I think we have some options, right? We have some, maybe we don't have options to trade. Yeah, never mind. Okay. We don't, other than the 2027 first round pick, we don't really have any picks that we can actually trade due to trade restrictions. So we're going to go ahead, we're just going to start off the bat, see what we can get for Anthony Simons. And here's a quality trade. We could get Jarrett Allen on this team. That would be a good start to this video. We could also get Nick Claxton, Aaron Gordon. I think we're just going to go with the highest overall. Ooh, we can also get Bradley Beal, who, my goodness, the Timberwolves Rebuild Restart Challenge video, if you haven't seen that already. Oh my goodness, was that the worst thing ever? We could get Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. We could get, no thank you, no Draymond Green, please. So I'm leaning towards either this Karl Anthony Towns trade. Beal, I just want to stay away from in the entirety of this video. I just want to stay away from Beal, not even to flip him. So we could go for Jarrett Allen, 3.5 star rating, and we could also go for Towns, who is a 3.5 star rating as well. Now Simons is a 3.5, Malcolm Brogdon is a 3, and then over here, where's that trade that I saw earlier? Towns is the one we were looking at. I'm surprised Naz Reid has such a low rating. I'm leaning towards doing, this is our 2028 first round pick to get Jarrett Allen. Are you kidding me? Really? I'm leaning towards doing, this is difficult. I think we're doing the Towns trade because Towns can score. We're going to do the Towns trade. Let's go ahead and get that done. Now we have a couple bigs. We no longer really need to focus on that. Jeremy Grant with this huge mega contract. Can we get anything decent in return? We can get Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine would not be too shabby. Neither would Terry Rozier. That's not too bad either. Cole Anthony. We could get ourselves a starting point guard. Fred VanVleet and Bradley Beal popping up again. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bradley Beal, I don't feel great about you. And all the past simulations just hasn't been very good. We could get Fred VanVleet though, and Jayshawn Tate. Jayshawn Tate's not too bad off the bench. We could get all the Timberwolves players. We could get Rudy Gobert on this team, I guess. Actually, before I do anything, we're going to pop Scoot Henderson into the trade finder because you already know, even though he is a low overall, he's going to have a high star rating. And sure enough, we only have a handful of trades available for him, one of them being for Bam Adebayo, one being for Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton, and then we got this Jalen Duren, Monte Morris trade. So the best ones clearly are the Bam Adebayo trade and the Lauri Markkanen trade. Now, again, we already have some bigs on this team. We don't really need to go for Bam Adebayo, so I'm actually leaning towards the Lauri Markkanen deal here. We get a forward and we get a guard, and right now we kind of need that. So again, we already have Towns, we already have Naz Reid. Let's go ahead and well, actually, I don't know, because we've paired Adebayo and Towns in the past, have we not? That's been pretty good for us, I think. We're going to do the Lauri Markkanen trade right now just because I think with the other trade, we get a lower overall player and lower star-rated player in addition to Bam Adebayo. So we're going to go through this trade. We're going to go back into the trade finder. I'm going to see what we can get for Lauri Markkanen. And I bet you someone like Bam Adebayo might pop up. Nope, never mind. All right, big mistake. We messed it up. We messed things up. You know what, though? That's okay. It is what it is. We have Towns, Markkanen, Sexton. Sexton I don't really want to keep on this team. I don't think he's that guy. Ooh, we could get Drew Holiday. Oh, that would be good. That might be the move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we're doing that. Yep, we're going to trade for Drew Holiday. No question. I know we're giving up Naz Reid, but that's okay because centers are easy to come by. So now we have Towns, Lauri Markkanen, Drew Holiday, and then we still have quite a few players to give up. So if we pop DeAndre Ayton here into the trade finder, earlier we had 86 some overall players popping up. Now not so much. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Bradley Beal popping up right there. We got Fred VanVleet that we could put in at the guard position. We got Bradley Beal. We got Rudy Gobert popping up. Chris Paul, Tyus Jones. If we look at the roster as it stands right now, if we go into the rotation, we got Drew Holiday at the shooting guard. Shaedon Sharpe and Matisse Thybulle will get traded. We got Markkanen. And we got Towns. Why is Markkanen being put in? Isn't Markkanen a primary position? Oh, it's power forward. Okay, well, I mean, if I have to edit this and make him small forward primary position so that Towns will start, I will go ahead and do that. But right now, we need a scorer. We need like a scoring guard because Drew Holiday, I mean, he can score, but he's not a long-term reliable. You know, he can do it from game to game, time to time. But ultimately, we need a scoring guard in addition to Drew Holiday. So as much as I dislike Bradley Beal, it's going to come down to either him or Fred VanVleet. And I'm not sure. I'm really not. I like Boban too. We haven't gone with Fred VanVleet yet, have we? I don't think we have. It's just because, you know, I don't want too many undersized guards. You know, Fred VanVleet being 6 feet tall, and we already have, you know, Drew Holiday as a primary ball handler. So I know I said I don't want to touch Bradley Beal, but we're going to go ahead and trade for him, and we're going to see if we can flip him for another good quality guard, although I highly doubt it. Ooh, we could get Julius Randle on this team. That would not be too shabby. Anyone else? We could get Pascal Siakam. Okay, and then we could flip Towns if we want, or flip Lauri Markkanen maybe. So this is what we got right now. We got Drew Holiday starting at the 1. We got Bradley Beal at the 2. We got Markkanen at the 3 or 4, and Towns at the 4 or 5. We'll go ahead and get Robert Williams here in the trade finder before we start doing anything too crazy. I do want to see if there's any small forwards we can trade for. And so far, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Now, I think in one of the trades, did we not get... Yeah, we got a top 3 protected first-round pick. I just want to see if we pair that with Robert Williams. If we get any better trades popping up, not really anything too exciting here. I almost forgot, we also have Shaedon Sharpe, who's a 3.5-star quality player. Again, he's a young guy with a lot of potential to grow. And it looks like in a lot of these trades, we're having Drew Holiday packaged with Shaedon Sharpe. I don't want to give him up, so that is something I don't want to consider at this point. However, Devin Vassell would not be a bad pickup. Anthony Simons, we're not going to, we're supposed to trade him away. We're not going to trade back for him. Kobe White and Zach LaVine again. It's giving up Drew Holiday, so don't really want to do that. Same with this trade here for Jarrett Allen. And same with the trade here for Porzingis. So right now it seems like the best quality trade we could do for Shaedon Sharpe without giving up other players is either the one for Jalen Duren, who we don't need, or the one for Devin Vassell. So let's try one more thing here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to package this first-round pick with Shaedon Sharpe. Just see if anything else pops up. Jaime Jaquez Jr. Oh, we can get Brunson on this team. This is worth considering. We could do Drew Holiday for Brunson, and we get DiVincenzo. Anything else here? We got Şengün popping up, and we got Porzingis. I know Brunson didn't do so hot for us in the last simulation, but this is definitely worth considering. We get quite the boost in the overall rating. I think we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead and look at the roster now. We got Brunson as our top-rated player. We got Towns. We got Markkanen. We got Beal. And actually, I'm starting to get nervous because now this roster is looking very similar to the last video in which the team heavily underperformed. But nonetheless, let's go ahead. We're going to pop Robert Williams into this trade finder, see if any forwards come up. Again, we We need some quality forwards. I saw Sadiq Bey a moment ago. All right, so obviously Jalen Duren is not what we need. However, Jalen Duren has a higher star rating. So I think if we make this trade and we try to flip Duren, we could get something good. So right now, again, just to look at the starting lineup. Or actually, you know what? We could do a starting lineup of Brunson at the 1, Beal at the 2, Markkanen at the 3, Towns at the 4, and Duren at the 5. But just curious, let's see what comes up if we try to put Duren in Trade Finder here. We got Mark Williams, we got Walker Kessler, we got Keegan Murray. I mean, we got some quality players, but nothing too different than what we already have. Now, as far as, winning a championship within this season, do I like Duren better than some of these other players? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But nonetheless, this is what we've got right now. We've traded away everyone that we needed to trade away at this point. We have a lot of quality players off the bench. And actually, Chris Murray, we could probably trade for someone a little bit better, I think. Maybe? Nope, never mind. Okay. That is probably going to be it then. This team has little to no depth. DiVincenzo is the 6th man as it looks to be. So if we restart this rotation here, we've got Brunson at the 1, Beal at the 2, Markkanen at the 3, Towns at the 4, and Duren at the 5. DiVincenzo as the 6th man off the bench, and little to no depth. So something we could do, we could take a look, see if there's any other potential trades that pop up. Brunson, we could trade for DeMar DeRozan. We could also go for Jared Allen and Max Strus, but to be honest, most of these not looking so hot. We could get Bam Adebayo. We could get, again, apparently De'Aaron Fox was in the last video, if you watched, with the Timberwolves. We traded Brunson, or we had gotten Fox from the Kings. We traded Fox to the Knicks for Brunson, and the Knicks won the NBA Finals. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that video yet. So I think just to test things out, since apparently, ooh, this one's good too though, VanVleet and Şengün. But anyways, I think just to test things out, maybe Fox is the answer to all of our prayers here. Maybe if we go ahead and trade straight up De'Aaron Fox for Brunson and see if that works for us this time. So we'll go ahead, go into the rotation. Now we have Fox in place of Jalen Brunson. We got Bradley Beal. Beal has also not been that great for us. So let's go ahead and see if something comes up in the trade finder for him that we'd be willing to take. We get Middleton here. Oh, Middleton and Brook Lopez. That is so much better. Yeah, I think we have to go with that trade. Either that or the Drew Holiday one. But to be honest, yeah, we have to. It's no doubt in my mind. Chris Paul and Draymond Green, 2 injury-prone guys. I don't think it's a good fit, though. We're going to go with this Middleton trade and get Brook Lopez. And just when I thought things were all over for us, we now have Fox, we have DiVincenzo. Where in the world did Middleton go? Oh, Middleton's starting. We're going to have Towns off the bench? I don't feel... No. Why would Middleton not go in the shooting guard position? Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? We're going to let 2K do its thing. We'll have Towns and Brook Lopez coming off the bench. And we'll just see how it goes, because someone's likely to get injured and players will get swapped around. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and simulate this, see what happens. Okay, Luka Doncic winning the MVP. You already know who won Rookie of the Year. 6th man, Russell Westbrook. Wemby with Defensive Player of the Year. Jalen Johnson, Most Improved. Luka, Clutch Player of the Year. Nick Nurse and the 76ers with the 1 seed in the East getting Coach of the Year. And the Cavs with Executive of the Year. So if we go ahead and take a look, no Trailblazers in the All-NBA first team or the All-NBA second team. Or, All-NBA third team. There you go. De'Aaron Fox getting All-NBA third team recognitions. Any other awards? Of course, if we look at the rookie teams, Scoot Henderson, who is now at the Utah Jazz, getting the All-Rookie first team recognitions. So our team, we managed to squeak by and get 50 wins in the season, tying for the 3rd seed, but ending up losing that tiebreaker. We're going to get the 4th seed in the playoffs. And if we go ahead and look at these stats, again, I guess the change that we had to make was getting rid of Beal and then trading Brunson for Fox. I guess Fox is just does better in these simulations. And it looks like Lauri Markkanen is out 1 to 2 weeks with a twisted left knee, so he will not be around for the first round of the playoffs. Nonetheless, for the season stats, De'Aaron Fox leading the way in scoring with 25 points per game. We also have Markkanen, Middleton, and Towns up there in the scoring column. Jalen Duren averaging a double-double with 11 rebounds per game. DiVincenzo averaging double digits and scoring. And of course, Brook Lopez off the bench getting nearly 2 blocks per game, doing us well. So we'll go ahead and start simulating the play-in here. And our first round matchup is going to be none other than the New Orleans Pelicans. So we'll go ahead and start simulating that, see if we can get past the first round here without any trouble. And sure enough, we're going to go ahead and sweep the first round, making it into the conference semifinals. And the second round matchup is going to be none other than the Memphis Grizzlies, who seem to do tremendously well in a lot of these simulations. So I don't really have high hopes for this team. Nonetheless, we're going to go through this and manage to win Game 3, down 3-1 now. We're making a comeback. Maybe we use the Simcast here. Go ahead and see if we can make any bit of traction. Back and forth we go, and we're getting a double-digit lead here into the third quarter. Looking pretty good. Into the fourth and nearly a 20-point lead. Oh my goodness. Here come the Grizzlies. Not enough of a comeback, though, to win this one, and we're now going into a Game 7 here in Memphis. So go ahead, start simulating again. Memphis out with the early lead, up by nearly 10 points. It's a little bit of a back and forth here. Now it's getting out of hand. I don't think we're going to come back in this one. Yeah, it's over. The Blazers get eliminated in 7. We'll go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs here. And like I said, these Grizzlies do very well in these simulations. Going against the 1 seed 76ers, we'll simulate through, and the 76ers win the NBA championship in 7 games. Embiid with the finals MVP. Let me know in the comments down below what you would have done differently with the trades that we made. Like and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 My NBA rebuilds, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.